These couple of minutes are gonna legitimately change your life if you go ahead and follow them. You cannot watch this video without a piece of paper. Please get out a piece of paper and genuinely write down these questions. This has been my piece of paper. This is gonna be quick because I'm just giving you the prompts and the questions that you need to ask yourself to create that alter version of yourself. You have the ability to go and design exactly how this new person, you, is going to behave. For example, you can give it a different name. If you look at my channel, it's Toriah Joy. My actual name is not Toriah, but my YouTube name is Toriah, and she is my alter ego, the one that we're going to be talking about how I created today. Let's go ahead and create yours. Hey, and just a small side note before we start, this is quite a bear channel, so I would super appreciate you subscribing if any of these things do help you out, which I'm 100% sure it will. Might as well hit the subscribe button now. First, decide whether you want to name this alter ego, whether you want to be able to turn it off and on, whether you have your own personal self the way you are right now, when you're resting, when you're with family, and when you need to turn that alter ego on, you do something, and she's on, you clap, I don't know, touch your fingers together, any sort of trigger that turns this alter ego on, name her something different. Right after you're done naming her, the first thing you're gonna do is write out your main mission. What is this purpose that you feel? What do you feel in a sentence or two is your goal to achieve? Right after you write down your purpose and mission of this alter ego, you're gonna write down what the next milestone is. For example, the next milestone for Toriah is to hit 1,000 subscribers for YouTube. So in terms of your mission, you're breaking it down and saying, these are the next goals that I'm gonna be hitting as this alter ego. Next, for goals, you always have to sacrifice something. And the main thing you're sacrificing is comfort, oftentimes. So what is more important to you than comfort is the next question. Literally, what does she value more than comfort? Is it relationships? Is it God? Is it freedom? And then, once you write those down, you're gonna write down what you sacrifice for what you value more than comfort. Okay, you have your values, right? Now, what are you willing to sacrifice? You don't get anything in life without giving something in return. To achieve a goal, you must give your time. To eat correctly, you must give up what you were eating beforehand. Now, not only are you going to list what she is, you are now going to list what she is not. Literally go, she is not dumb, she is not unkind, she is not everything that you do not want this alter ego to be. You write it down. It is important to acknowledge the things you do want her to be and the things you don't want her to be. Your next step is going to be specifying what she does and doesn't like in other people. So you're just going to make a list. Toriah isn't friends with X, Y, and Z type of person because that doesn't help her relationship and that hasn't helped her in the past. Toriah is friends with friends that push her forward, with friends that are faithful, with friends that push her to be better, aren't jealous. So write down what you want in other people. Relationships are so crucial for humans, so of course they're going to be part of your alter ego. What type of relationships are you having, whether they're business relationships or personal relationships? Now, from everything that we just wrote, we're going to write sentences. These were categories. Now we're going to put it into sentences that you can read to yourself. We're going to start with alter ego is. So Toriah is a professional winner. Toriah is always learning and studying. Next, we're going to go to Toriah never. Toriah never shows anger at another person. Toriah never yells off of negative emotions. Toriah never speaks badly on someone she doesn't know. So you're writing things that your alter ego would never do, and then you're also writing things that your alter ego does do in sentences that summarize your goals and words that you've put down. What is valuable to you? That's a one-word answer. That's God, that's parents, that's relationships, that's business, that's money. But now you're putting that into sentences. Toriah is the type of person to bring wealth. Another one, Toriah always gives 100%. Toriah always, Toriah always. Toriah never, Toriah always. The next one I really like to use is Toriah doesn't tolerate self-doubt. Toriah doesn't tolerate sin. Now we're going to talk about how you treat concepts. How do you treat time? The categories are going to be how your alter ego treats time, treats failure, reacts to disrespect. What emotions do you show publicly? What emotions do you show privately? Now that you have all these elements and things, you have everything you need to write a paragraph of what her day would look like. What does your alter ego do that you yourself don't do right now? Like all these traits that you wrote down, all these traits you said you didn't like in other people, how do you avoid those traits? All these traits that you said you want to possess through your alter ego, how do you achieve them? You actually plan out, write a paragraph,
Write an actionable plan of how you're going to achieve every single one of those things. This is going to be well worth your time. This is such a minimal investment. If you're taking an hour or two that is influencing weeks and months and years of your life, because things compound and they grow exponentially. So please do take the time to actually write out how you're going to act on these things. I know this video is shorter than usual, but I do have much longer videos. I would love for you to go and check out my channel so that we can get to know each other a little bit more. The goal of this channel is to give you tools that you can implement into your life to make it better, both through my experience and just through my knowledge. I would really appreciate you also commenting if you have any suggestions for other people. This is your opportunity to help somebody else. And I also respond to all the comments. So if you have anything to say to me, if you just want to introduce yourself, I would also love to read it. Do go subscribe so I could see you again.